Log Lift World Championship time. We did the prediction for Europe's Strongest Man yesterday. You can check that video out somewhere over there. But today we are talking the Log Lift World Championships. It's the same lineup essentially as the Europe's Strongest Man lineup, but we have two extra guest lifters. One is the current world record holder, Iron Bibi, Chek Sunu. He is the current record holder with 229 kilos. And we also have the American log lift record holder, Bobby Thompson, the Nightmare. He lifted 217 kilos last year at Clash on the Coast's record breakers attempt. So he wants to try and come over and break the American record. We've got Luke Stoltman in the lineup of athletes who has just been phenomenal on log lifting in full competitions. It's great to see him do it. I said in the Europe's Strongest Man video yesterday how he keeps doing this as part of full comps. I really like that. But at the Arnolds, he looked phenomenal.
Yeah, he had a lot more in the tank. He didn't have to push it any higher, did he?
And it's going to be interesting to see what tactics someone like Luke uses. Because I think realistically, Luke and Iron Bibi are the only two in world record territory.
Yeah. Luke can't go for the world record. He has to focus on just beating all the other guys that will continue with Europe's Strongest Man. He has to.
I think Luke does that quite comfortably. Honestly, I do.
Then he saves himself and comes in fresh to the next event, surely. Come on, Luke, because I predicted you'll win the overall cup.
Normally, I would agree, but Luke Stoltman lifted, I mean, it was 470 pounds that he did at the Arnolds.
Yeah.
And he lifted it so easily.
Yeah, but you know what it's like? Like last year, his last lift looked easy, and then the next lift just didn't go.
We can't even go on what happened at Europe's last year.
Okay.
That was a weird log lift championship, so we just have to scrap that one from the book.
We'll forget it happened.
We need to forget that happened.
Okay.
Bring sunglasses this year.
Yes. We're going to come fully stocked.
Yeah. But I think, you know, when you look at the strongman lineup, probably looking at, I mean, Luke Stoltman, the heavy favourite of the actual guys in the full comp.
Yeah.
And then the next biggest log lifter in competition has been Konstantin Janasha.
Yeah.
He's done over 200 kilos. None of the other athletes have ever hit over 200 in a competition.
No.
So Luke should really be able to win the log fairly comfortably.
Yeah.
The question is then, what jumps do they do, and what does he decide to go on and try and challenge? I'd love to see Iron Bibi and Luke push each other.
I would too. And I would like to see an undisputed world record as well, because there's been a bit of controversy obviously about Iron Bibi's 229 last year. Zadrunas himself has said both on social media and on camera to us, what did he say? I can't do a Zadrunas
I want to hear your Zadrunas impression.
To me no count. No, that's really bad.
That was Liz's Zadrunas impression.
Sorry, Zadrunas.
Well, Luke got very close as part of the feats of strength, and Zadrunas was the referee for those.
Yeah.
So we know when Zadrunas is refereeing,
it's very strict.
It's got to be strict. I think from Iron Bibi's kept quiet. He's not really posted much videos, but he sounds confident when you listen to him, you talk to him, and he looks massive.
It's impossible to predict what Iron Bibi will do because he's very sporadic on social media. His training setup, is like a complete mess. You just don't know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he goes and lifts 230. I would not be surprised in the slightest.
From what I've seen over the last few years of Iron Bibi, he is more than capable.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that. Now, it's a matter of, can he do it on the day? Make sure it's like a good official lift when it counts.
Yeah.
Luke, you know, when we watch Luke, technically very, very efficient.
Yeah.
He's cleaned the world record a number of times now. He's probably got the most efficient log clean I've seen out of anyone.
Yeah.
Technically really, really good. I think Luke is going to, you know, he might talk about just winning the Strongman Cup. I think he's going to get carried away and go for it.
Do you reckon?
I do.
Don't do it, Luke.
I think what will happen, it could come down to attempt selections.
Yeah.
So I think if he can win, if he wins the log, say with 200 kilos,
yeah,
he might decide not to. If he has to go a bit higher than that and he's feeling good,
and it's
suddenly, like, you know, if you're up at 210 and you're feeling really good, and then you think, well, do I go for it? I think he will.
Do you reckon?
He's still got about 2 months till Worlds.
I'd love to see it. I think Luke's capable.
He looks strong. I think, and sometimes with records. I mean, I've made this mistake before in the past, and I look back and think I should have gone for it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
you hold yourself back.
You don't get endless opportunities,
No.
and Luke knows that himself. And if he's feeling good, he's got to go for it. I think Bobby Thompson has a crack at the American record.
Yeah, 2:18.
He got very, very close at the Arnold's, so he knows he's within touching distance of that. I think Luke and Iron Bibby are capable of that and more. So it's going to be interesting. I am looking forward to seeing Iron Bibby head to head against the other guys.
And I think that could be what gets Luke fired up as well, having that competition there in Iron Bibby.
Yeah.
So
I think they're going to drive each other on. I think we're going to see a new world record.
You do?
I do. I'm quite excited about it. I think this is what we've needed. I mean, Iron Bibby left a few days ago to get to the UK. He's getting to the UK this time. There's nothing stopping him. He looks absolutely huge.
Do you think all the controversy last year is going to mean that Iron Bibby's going to have to hold it up there for 10 seconds before he gets a down signal?
If I was Iron Bibby and I've seen these people kind of, you know, saying it doesn't count, I want to come and prove beyond doubt that I've got the strongest shoulders in the world and I want to hit 230 and it be unquestionable. That would be going through my head. I'm sure it's going through his. I'm sure it's going through the referees' heads. No one wants to go through, you know, oh, is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
They want perfect reps.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're going to have to see to get a world record. But I do genuinely... I wasn't that excited about it a few weeks ago. And then as it's got closer and Iron Bibby's kind of, you know, I've just seen a few things from him. And seeing Luke, like some of Luke's training lifts have just been phenomenal. It's quite exciting. It does make... It's one of the reasons, if you look at the prediction video, I'm not sure Luke's going to win Europe's. I think he's already won Europe's.
Yeah, but...
Get that log record and then go on and focus on World's Strongest Man.
It hurts to lose a title, though.
Of course it does. But like I said, you don't get endless opportunities at breaking records and winning titles. And he could do both. He could break the record and win the title.
It'll be a hell of a day.
It'll be a good day for Mr. Stoltman if he can do that. But time will tell. I can only see those three really pushing up the big numbers. The rest of the field is more 180 to 200 kilo mark, which is still very impressive log lifting, but they're not going to push those three.
So the log lift is event 1 of Europe's Strongest Man. If you cannot get to Leeds to watch it in person, you can watch live on Facebook events. Link will be in the description below, or you can watch on officialstrongman.com.
Are we going to see the log lift record? Are we going to see Iron Bibby or Luke Stoltman smash 230 kilos? And if they do, will Zadrunas accept it as a new world record?
No.
Guys, we'll see you next time. While you're here, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my awesome strength content.